Hi everyone, welcome back to the QC Makeup Academy YouTube channel. My name's Stephanie, if you do not know, and this month I'm going to be doing a stay all day summer makeup look. So this is the look I came up with, and I did use some QC Makeup Academy products and brushes, and I did mix it up with a couple more products and brushes and a sponge as well, just to complete the whole look. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, and we do cover baking as well in this, and just going over certain setting sprays that I would recommend to use during the very hot summer times, then keep on watching this video. Okay, so first things first, it's really important that you prime and prep your face before makeup application. Now, you can either use a standard primer or you can use the setting spray, which is also a primer joint into one. So, if I were to use the setting spray to prep and prime my face, I would use the MAC Fix Plus. This is mainly for prep and prime as well, so it's really good. So I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to spray a little bit of this over my face, and then I'm also going to add a couple of primers as well to it, just to get the full secure that I know my makeup is not going to slide off at all in the summer time. Okay, so all I do is I just spritz my face, just let that all set in and pat on it just in case as well. Okay, I also use a little brightening face primer, and I've just got a little mini version of the Benefit That Gal primer. Pop a pea-sized amount on the back of my hand, and I just apply my primers with my fingers. I always have done, always will do. Now that prepping and priming is all done, I move on to my concealer. So the concealer I'm going to be using, Benefit Erase Paste Concealer. This is absolutely amazing. This is also a brightening concealer as well. So I'm just going to take some and pop it underneath. Okay, so eyes are all concealed and prepped. So the eyeshadow palette that I am using today is one of QC Makeup Academy's own, but this palette is actually quite neutral colours. I think I'm going to stick with sort of all pinks and nudes and light browns. So I think I'm going to go for this brown here mixed with this brown here. So sort of cool and dark tone browns. We'll see how that goes. And I'm taking this on a QC Makeup Academy angled fluffy brush, and we're gonna blend. I really like them colours together. They look really subtle and summery. I think I'm gonna add this pinky colour here, just to see what that's going to do in the little crease, just to darken it up a bit. Oh, there we go, that's a little bit better. I think I just needed an extra little pinky sort of darkness. Because thinking about it, if I go nude on the lid shade, you might not see it as well. That's a really nice summery colour. I like that, very nice colour. Okay, I'm then gonna take this flat brush by QC Makeup Academy again. I really like this, it's a really good application brush for the lid. And the colour I'm gonna go for is this one. Nice peachy colour. I think I'm gonna go over it with a sort of creamy ivory colour, just to brighten it up a bit as well. Just gonna stipple that on as well. So using the same brush, I'm just going over the other side, and I am going to take this nude. Very nice. Okay, so next I am just gonna overline a tiny bit of my lash line, just to sort of add a bit more definition as well. And the one is the L'Oreal Superliner Perfect Slim. This is really nice. The tip is super pointed, which I really like. Perfect for a wing. Okay, so the mascara I'm going to be using today is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Now this is really, really pretty and it just makes your lashes look really, really nice and natural. Right, so now moving on to the face. I'm gonna grab my very, very trusty under eye and basically overall blemish concealer, which is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. Yeah, I just need to conceal like crazy. Got a little few blemishes on my chin and my forehead as well, so I'm just gonna go over my face, just a bit down my cheeks as well. So the brush I'm going to be using is another QC Makeup Academy brush, and this one is sort of like a buffer brush. It is really dense but in a good way, so it's really sturdy, really fluffy as well. So I am just going to blend it all in. Work our way around the face. I will use a smaller brush to buff underneath a bit more, closer to the eye area. And I'm just going to go over my nose with the excess that's on the brush that I've picked up. Okay, so next I've got this concealer brush. I'm going to call it a concealer brush. I've got a little bit of concealer on it already. I was testing it out earlier. But it's fine, it was only on me, so it's hygienic. And this is a really, really good little blending brush as well, just to buff in. So like I said, I am going to buff the little excess underneath my eyes in, so I can reach all the little inner corner areas. Now on to foundation. So the foundation that I'm using is the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I've got the shade Ivory. I really, really like this foundation. I give it a bit of a shake up. And I just do a couple of pumps on the back of my hand. And the brush I'm going to be taking this on and buffing it in is again another QC Makeup Academy brush, and this is a slanted buffer brush. Again, really nice. So from my hand I'm just going to pick some up on my brush and just dab it all over my face, and then I'll have some excess left just in case I need to go a little bit more crazy. So let's blendy blend. I always get it on my lips. It's not good. It's a really nice brush to blend in with actually. There's no streaks, doesn't feel heavy. I use my viewfinder for this one, just hold my hair back. Okay, and then here comes the most exciting part, baking. So I always bake underneath my eyes because my eyes do crease. So I am quite bad with my eyes creasing, especially with concealer and foundation. So my translucent powder that I use every day religiously to set my makeup is a Laura Mercier translucent powder. I absolutely love this, as you can see, and I am going to be baking underneath my eyes with this. Now baking's been around for so long. It's mainly used with drag makeup. So I'm taking this on my Eco Tools blender. Now this is basically like a beauty blender. I really like this because it's got some flat surfaces, so it's a little bit easier to get around the eye area a bit more. So I've already dampened this so it's bigger. I always use beauty blenders damp. I never use them dry because I just feel like when they're damp, they're just easier and they do the job better. So I'm gonna very generously just dip this in and grab a huge amount because we really want this to set and not crease. So I very generously have a lot, and I'm just gonna bake underneath my eyes and press it in. Baking is gonna keep your makeup in place all day long. Okay, so I normally let that sit for about 5 minutes. I know that could be quite long, but I really want it to do the job basically. I am gonna go down my nose, just the middle of my nose, and just bake that as well, so we can grab some highlight there. Okay, and we're back. So I have just picked up this tiny little Eco Tools fluffy powder brush, and I'm basically just going to brush off my eyes, underneath my eyes. Now it can look quite chalky, and my face is now warmed up and compared to the baking, so obviously it's going to add huge highlight and look fabulous. So I'm just going to grab a tiny bit more powder onto the brush. Now what this is going to do is it's just going to help sweep and blend out the powder. So I'm just going to blend this out between my eyes, down my nose. And there you go, you can sort of see it a little bit. But once I add on my bronzer and contour and blusher, you'll be able to see it a lot better. So I definitely recommend baking to keep your makeup on all day, especially underneath the eyes, just in case your mascara decides to run with the humidity and the heat and you don't want to sweat it off. Okay, so contour wise, okay, so I'm going to finish underneath my eyes. I'm going to grab that ready colour that I used before for my crease and just go underneath my eyes with it. And I am going to be taking that on this pointed eyeshadow brush from QC. So this is really going to help define underneath. So I'm just going to take it in the little corner, the little top bit. Okay, so onto contour now, and this is the contour kit from QC Makeup Academy. I absolutely love this kit. It's got so many different shades, really nice highlighter colours as well. And I think I'm going to use a mixture between this middle one and this one, just to go in between both. And I'm going to be taking this on a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to use this one because it's going to be quite nice to get underneath the cheekbone. Just going to swirl it between both and then tap off the excess. Just going to very lightly buff it in. I say very lightly. That didn't go too well. Okay, I'm then going to go over with bronzer, and I'm actually going to use one of the contour shades for my bronzer, and I'm going to be taking this on the Mahusive QC Makeup Academy brush that I've got. This is sort of like an overall powder brush, but I'm going to use it for my bronzer because I just like how big it is and it's going to be easy to blend in. Now I know obviously these are contour colours, but because of my skin tone I feel like I could get away with possibly this one for a really nice sun-kissed bronze look. So I'm just going to swirl it around to grab it up on the brush, and again tap off the excess for a really nice sun-kissed look. I'm going to go up here as well with it. Okay, next I'm going to grab the Blushes Powder palette from QC Makeup Academy again, and I think for this one, this colour, which is really gorgeous light pink, and I'm taking this on my Zoeva Sheer Cheek angled brush. Okay, next to set everything into place, I'm going to be taking this really flat stippling brush from QC again, and I'm just going to add a tiny bit of powder on certain areas where I didn't bake, and just to let that stay in place as well for all day. I'm going to go a bit over my cheeks just to mattify that as well. And then I'm just going to grab the contour palette again, and I'm going to take this shade, which is the highlighter, and I'm going to use the brush that I used to sweep off my powder, and I'm going to add this to my cheekbones. That is a really nice highlight. And I'm going to take the pointed brush again, but just slightly clean the darker colour off, and I'm going to take that highlight in the inner corners of my eyes. Just to finish off my eyes and then going on to brows, I'm going to grab this Avon white eyeliner pencil and just line the waterlines, just to make my eyes open a little bit more. If you want your eyes to look bigger, always use a white or nude eyeliner on your waterline, but if you want to make them smaller, use a black eyeliner. I get my brows tinted when I get them waxed, and as you can see they've been tinted recently, so I haven't actually got to put a lot in my brows, but the two brow products that I will be using today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade and the Benefit Brow. Basically they're the exact same cream gel pomades. So first things first, I'm gonna go with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow one first, and this is in the shade Taupe. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit. I've only got the sides left, but I really like this colour, and this is a cool tone colour. Now I don't have an angled QC brush to hand, so I'm just gonna take a wing liner brush from Zoeva. I'm just gonna dip it in and just fill in my shape that I have already with it. And these dip brow pomades are really good, the Benefit Brow and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow one, because they are both waterproof, so they are going to stay all day long. 24-hour wear, absolutely amazing, so they're not going to slide off your face. So I'm going to switch over to my Benefit one, and this one is completely more warmer toned than Taupe, unfortunately. This is in the shade 3, so I should have definitely got shade 2 in this one. But I do blend my brows out just to make them look all one colour. Thumbs up for the video that your brows are never going to look the same. After all, they are sisters and not twins. And my left brow looks so much better than my right as usual. And I always set my brows with a brow setting gel, so this is always good to help any flyaways of your caterpillar hairs on your brows trying to get away. And I always use the Benefit Ready Set Brow Gel. This is a little mini version one, really handy just to keep in your bag. Then I grab a spoolie and I just brush it over so they all sit into place. Okay, and last but not least for my brows, just because you want to highlight them even more, I definitely recommend a highlighting brow pencil. Now this one is from Benefit that I use religiously, and I absolutely love this one. It's a really pretty pink shade. That's what it looks like. So I don't actually have a sharpener to hand, which is really bad, but that gives me the excuse to use QC Makeup Academy really thin definer brush. It's really skinny, and basically I'm just going to go over the pencil and then I'm just going to brush it underneath my brows. I really like using this brush actually, and then blend it out with my finger, because I really want my brows to stand out a bit more. Okay, and last but not least, lips wise, I don't tend to use a liquid lipstick or a mattifying lipstick for summertime when I'm out in the sun, especially during the day when it's really hot. So I use lip balms and lip glosses. Now I've got two little mini versions, which are one really cute and two really ideal just to pop in your pocket or in your bag. And the first one is a Posy Balm by Benefit. Now this is a really nice pretty tinted hydrating lip balm. It is tinted pink obviously, so it's a really nice pink colour. And then I'm going to go over the top with this, and look how cute this is. And it's the Too Faced Sweet Peach lip gloss. It's adorable. It's in this really cute pink colour. I'm not sure if it says the colour. Oh, Pure Peach. And I love the packaging. Look at that little peach on top. It's so cute. So I'm going to go over with the lip balm, and then just to add a bit more of a glossy look, I'm going to go over with the lip gloss. And last but not least, to set my face, again, I have the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. Really like this. Again, as I said, it's my absolute favourite, and I take this everywhere with me. Just gonna go crazy with that. And this is the finished look. I really enjoyed using all these products. The eyeshadows are gorgeous. I love the colours, and the lips together, I really like a nice glossy, glowy lip during the summer. That's that's the end of the video, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the QC Makeup Academy YouTube channel, and I will see you with a brand new video next month.